Did you know that Washington Square Park, one of New York City's most popular public parks and one of its most expensive residential neighborhoods, has over 20,000 dead bodies buried underneath of it? That's right, folks. Back in the late 1700s and early 1800s, Washington Square Park wasn't a park at all. It was a potter's field, which in other words was a public burial ground for the poor, the unidentified, the criminals, and the outcasts of society. A place to lay those to rest who had nowhere else to go. And so they were laid to rest here, on the site where Washington Square Park is currently set up. Oftentimes buried by the thousands in mass graves, with no headstones, no markers. It was not done in a ceremonious way, it was done out of necessity. See, as much as that Greenwich Village neighborhood is now tied in with the culture and vibe of modern-day New York City, it was actually considered to be on the outskirts of town back in the day compared to where most residents were living. So naturally, residents thought to bury their dead there, tucked back away from the city. And they did that from about 1797 to 1820. But as the city grew in popularity, so did its appetite and demand for space as the island of Manhattan continued to evolve, eventually building over top of the old forgotten graveyard and everything surrounding it. Washington Square Park was built back in 1827, and over the next century, what was once a quiet burial ground on the edge of town became one of the hearts of New York, a backdrop for artists, activists, musicians, and revolutionaries. Today, it sits in the middle of one of the city's most expensive neighborhoods, a place where street performers play and tourists pass by every single day without realizing the history that lies just beneath their feet. A reminder that cities are always evolving, using the footprints of the past as the foundation for the future.